The football club, having been very successful in the early 2000s, was on hard times, and many of the younger boys, 16, 17, 18, were leaving the island to go to the mainland to study or do a TAFE or an apprenticeship, etc. And so the numbers were really thin. At one stage they weren't fielding a B grade team and forfeiting, and so Jeff said, what can we do?
And I said to John, who is a recruiting manager for the AFL, when you're wandering around the countryside and you find some footballers that are not quite ready for the AFL, maybe you could flick a couple our way so we could train them ready for the AFL. We had a bit of a laugh about it. We continued to drink our copious amounts of wine, and then next morning John rang me up.
So the way you can do it is to bring Year 12 graduates from Clontarf. You have to provide them with accommodation, you have to provide them with job opportunities.
Our first two boys were recruited from Northern Territory, and that was the humble beginning. Quite a challenge for the boys to take a step as big as that, to come somewhere not even connected to Australia is a fair step for them.
It's been a really successful program, and the community has embraced it.
The boys of Behe are accepted very thoroughly. The only problem would probably be jealousy from the other clubs because most of them are such good players. And you know, they probably wish they were doing the same thing, but Leroy is a classic example. He's part of the community now, he's not accepted, he's someone, you know, he's got mates from every club. They all want him to play for him, they all want to be mates with him.
First it was the footy and the work experience, and then second just kind of fell in love with it, and then from there I met my girlfriend Caitlin, won the first premiership, and then thought I'd stick around for another few years.
They've definitely ended up having a way bigger impact than what I think most of us would have thought at the start.
As a friend and as a mentor, it gives you pride. You know, I'm full of pride and full of love for the whole idea.
The whole program was more to do with giving the boys a life and work experience, and footy was an addendum, but it was time to win a few games too.